Ladies and gentlemen, the world of professional wrestling never stops, and welcome to another ridiculous report. On the last episode, I said Liv Morgan was stepping away to film a movie, and I hyped it up because the reports hyped it up. It was one of the most impressive gets imaginable, so I was thinking, Jesus, this is a big dramatic role here. She's going to be an Academy Award-winning actress. What's going on? What's this movie here? Well, it's been revealed, and it's Bad Lieutenant Tokyo. I thought that was going to be a much bigger movie as well. I don't know why the reports were saying, wrestling fans' jaws were going to collectively drop at this incredible news. It's Bad Lieutenant Tokyo. I don't know what, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm happy for Liv Morgan. Congratulations on Bad Lieutenant Tokyo. Here I am thinking it's going to be this big dramatic role. It's Bad Lieutenant Tokyo. Whatever. Congratulations to Liv Morgan. PW Insider had a report today that WWE will not be having Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez relinquish the titles because she's going to be gone for less than a month. It's totally not a huge deal at all. So I thought it was going to be a 6-month thing. She's the lead actress in a big movie. It's Bad Lieutenant Tokyo, and she'll be back in a month. So that's why they're not going to relinquish the titles. It's just a few weeks. I will say I can't stand how they book the titles anyways. Just have Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez lose the titles to Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria at WrestleMania, win them back the following night on Raw, have Liv Morgan go on hiatus for a month. That just is stupid when you lay it out like that. There should be another team should be the women's tag team champions right now. There's no reason for them to even be in this situation. If it's all planned out, she wasn't just cast 2 days ago and they're shooting now. All just didn't happen over the past week. This was all known backstage, and they decided to go in this direction and have the women's tag team champion be absent for a month. Still, it's only a month, but just looking at it, it's really stupid. Josh Matthews has a new job. He is no longer in TNA Wrestling. He spent 11 years there, I believe, and then 10 years in WWE before that. Well, he's now in AEW, bought in the production truck, so he's working backstage in some capacity. His wife, Madison Rayne, wrestled a few matches for the company, but still works there. Also in a backstage role, I believe. She's been there since 2022. So congratulations to Josh Matthews. I think this is a decent hire by AEW. We'll see if he makes any appearances on air. I mean, he's a backstage interviewer, a commentator too, so we'll see. And finally, Hulk Hogan, Jesus Christ. That's horrifying. And finally, Hulk Hogan in his all-natural beard, along with Eric Bischoff and Israel Martinez, have announced the Real American Freestyle promotion, amateur wrestling on the big stage. This might be the perfect fit for Gable Steveson. I just talked about him recently. What is he going to do? Go work for Hulk Hogan in this new RAF, Real American Freestyle. Hulk Hogan has got the Real American beer. They're sponsoring this. We'll see how this works. I grew up a fan of TNA wrestling until Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff showed up and said, we're going to take away the 6-sided ring. It's going to be 4 sides, and we're going to make this WCW with far less talent. That's when I tuned out of TNA wrestling, and I just don't have much faith in this. But I'll give it a shot. I'm going to watch it. I'm interested to see what they have planned. Hulk Hogan will be the commissioner of the promotion, Commissioner Hulk Hogan. Eric Bischoff will be the chief media officer, and Israel Martinez will be the chief operating officer. Eric Bischoff, Hulk Hogan, and Israel Martinez were on Fox and Friends today to promote this. Hulk Hogan has an astoundingly fake, very ridiculous and fake jet black beard. That's always a good look for a man in his 70s. I have a jet black beard. I'm 4 decades younger than Hulk Hogan, and I'm getting gray. People age. I don't know why he decided to go with the jet black dyed beard with the yellow. It's just, what are we doing? What year is this? But again, I'm going to give this a chance. I'll tune in. If it's just Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff on TV all the time, I'm not interested. But if they're just in the background a little bit here and we're getting amateur wrestling, maybe with storylines, we'll see. I have no idea. It sounds ridiculous. The whole thing sounds ridiculous, but we'll see how it goes. And finally, this week's episode of SmackDown will take place in Iowa. There's almost nothing announced for the show so far except one match. Aleister Black returned last Friday night, had a disappointing run in All Elite Wrestling, finally made his way back to WWE, interrupted a promo by The Miz, hit him with black mass to the face. Well, on this week's episode of SmackDown, he'll be facing The Miz in a singles match. That's the only thing that's been announced for tomorrow night's show. But that is it for this episode of The Ridiculous Report. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have not subscribed, please do so.